Hey guys, it's Lougie here. And yeah, where have I been? Where have I been? Well, first off, I moved house. We had some issues with new neighbours, and that was around the time I kind of stopped doing my videos and things like that. But yeah, all of that stuff was crazy, so we moved house and everything. Now a dad as well. My little baby girl Scarlett, she's almost 7 months old. Yeah, I don't know if any of you that have had children, like before this, I never thought anything of it. I never thought anything special of you people, but do you know what? If you've been there for your kid and you raised your child and everything, my hat goes off to anyone out there who has to deal with it, because it is hard. It's a lot harder than you know. From if you don't have children, you see people with kids, you just think, oh, that's the mum, that's the dad, that's their kid. You don't quite know what they have to go through. So I'm not saying it's awful. I'm not trying to put people off having children. I just mean it's not easy. You know, it's always going to have its challenges. But yeah, so we have that. I do plan. I mean, you see this background here, Jet Set Radio. It's the same background I used before. I've been doing a little bit of work trying to get it back because I had to get a new Windows. My computer had all messed up. One of my hard drives had fried. So I have a new hard drive so I can record. I'm good to go. Obviously, there's still so many improvements to my PC that I could make. But you need money to do that kind of thing. And that's something that I don't really have. So the computer is still pretty much, well, it's exactly the same, apart from the new hard drive and actually some new cooling fans, which are hopefully a little bit quieter, but it probably hasn't made much of a difference because I use a noise gate on my microphone anyway. So yeah, yeah, all I wanted to say was, I know it's a bit weird not having Summoner's War sort of in the background there, or on the screen I should say, but yeah, I think you can pretty much tell where it's going to be, right? Yeah, so I do want to get some Summoner's War streams out there on Twitch. If you're not following me on Twitch, it's www.twitch.tv/TheLougieMan. I'll put the link in description. I shouldn't really have had to say that, but I'm glad I remembered it, because I don't usually remember the URLs for things. Yeah, and also, it's not just Summoner's War, like, I don't have my same account that I had. I got rid of that one. I've got a new account though that I started up maybe it's less than 2 years ago, and yeah, it's nowhere near as OP as the last one, of course, and I'm still kind of in the newer stages, because even though I started it then, I've not been playing it properly until maybe this last month, say, or just over a month, maybe a month and a half. I've been grinding it out big time. Yeah, and what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, so it's not just Summoner's War. I'm looking at streaming pretty much whatever game I feel like I would enjoy and anyone would enjoy to watch, I guess. So yeah, I've been thinking about that Apex Legends, but the trouble is that games like that, it's kind of like Fortnite, you know, you're getting into a game that's so popular that people who would normally watch you if you used to play anything else, I guess, would be put off by it in a way, because it's all over the place, you know, that they get tired of seeing the same game. But as it's still quite new, I probably will do a few streams, see how it goes. I'm not very good, I have to say already. I am not good. PC gaming is completely brand new to me. I mean, I've been playing console all my life. I mean, my brother, my older brother, I don't have a younger brother, so I could have just said my brother, but yeah, he is older than me. So, and the reason I want to say that my older brother is because he had all the consoles, you know. I grew up with Mega Drives, Master System, NES, Super Nintendo, Sega Saturn, Dreamcast, PS1, PS2, you know, GameCube, everything pretty much. If there was a console on the market, we had it at home, or at least my brother had it. I won't say we, because that might annoy him a little bit. But yeah, so I've been playing, you gotta think, I've been playing with a controller in my hand for all these years now. And only recently have I tried to use a mouse and keyboard. And it is not easy. So you see these guys doing it on stream, you think, oh, I could do that. You know, they make it look so easy. Guys like Shroud or, you know, Ninja, people like that, I guess. They make it look incredibly easy, like to the point where it makes you want to play. It's kind of like when you watch something like snooker or football, I guess, or some kind of sports. But yeah, snooker, for me, I watch them, or darts. You watch them on the telly and it makes you feel like, I could do that. So you go up to a snooker table and yeah, if you're me, you can't pot anything. So, yeah, so Apex, I don't really have a list of games in mind. I'm trying to get into Apex Legends to try and I want to get used to the kind of first-person shooter thing on the PC, and I feel like it's a pretty good one to start with because it's quite fluid and fast-paced, and I've always been a fan of Call of Duty and games like that, which are this similar kind of thing, whereas, you know, Battlefield and stuff like that I always found to be a little bit slower. I don't want to say clunky, but yeah, certainly some of the older Battlefields when DICE took over was, yeah, pretty clunky. So, but they have improved. But yeah, even Battlefield could be an option. I can still play on my console as well, and of course use capture card and play that way. It's just, I think it's like a challenge that I'd like to, like a barrier I'd like to overcome, being able to just get used to some PC games and being able to use the mouse and keyboard. I'm sure I've probably bored the head off you by now. This was more just like a, yeah, just wanted to kind of say what was going on, and hopefully I'll get to see some of you guys soon, whether it be in my YouTube comments, if I do some videos soon. I'm hoping to do some videos. I have all my video editing software and everything ready. It's been so long, so I've got to remember how to use it. But yeah, certainly Twitch streams. I want to get streaming, and hopefully I get to see some of you guys there. If not, then that's fine, you know, but at the same time, be there.